Part 2. After 5 years together, my fiancé said he wasn't sure about marrying me, then joked in front of his friends that if I had a better body, he'd be more excited about the wedding. This morning, his mom called me crying because she needed to tell me the truth about why he was really having doubts. The conversation took another turn when I asked exactly what Marcus had been feeling. His answer was painfully honest. Scared, overwhelmed, and uncertain about marriage despite loving me. He explained he kept thinking about how his parents seemed fine until suddenly they weren't. He feared creating the same situation with us. By this point, I felt drained. I told him I needed time away to process everything. The public humiliation, the hidden doubts, the uncertainty about our compatibility. He pleaded for us to work through it together, offering couples counseling. But I stayed firm about needing space. As I was about to pack more clothes, he mentioned my phone had been buzzing. I checked and saw missed calls from Diana. With everything happening, I'd completely forgotten our planned meeting. When I mentioned this to Marcus, his expression changed to confusion, then concern. He asked what his mom wanted, and I explained she'd called crying, saying she needed to discuss something important. His reaction was telling. The color drained from his face. When I asked what he told her, he vaguely mentioned their fight and his doubts, but his evasiveness made me suspicious. When pressed, he said it wasn't his place to explain, I should hear it from his mom. I stepped away to call Diana back. She answered, immediately concerned when I hadn't shown up. I explained I was at the apartment talking with Marcus. She said she had something important to tell me, suggested meeting right away. Her voice sounded strange when I mentioned being with Marcus. After arranging to meet Diana in 30 minutes, I confronted Marcus again, asking what his mother knew that I didn't. He finally looked up, his expression guilt and resignation mixed. He said there was something he should have told me and suggested I talk to his mom. I quickly packed clothes for a week, grabbed toiletries and my laptop. At the door, Marcus said he loved me. I responded that sometimes love isn't enough. On my way to meet Diana, Marcus's sister Jasmine called. She was clearly concerned, asking what was happening. She mentioned hearing from Nathan about the bar incident, noted Marcus wasn't answering her texts while their mom seemed upset. When I explained I was meeting Diana, Jasmine seemed surprised and asked if the meeting was about Sophie. The name hit me like a truck. What about Sophie, I asked. Jasmine's shocked reaction and quick backpedaling told me she'd accidentally revealed something. She apologized, urged me to hear Diana out, refused to explain further despite my pressing. As I pulled into the coffee shop parking lot, I spotted Diana already waiting at a table. Her eyes were red and puffy. Whatever she was about to tell me, I had a feeling would change everything. My phone buzzed with a text from Marcus. Whatever my mom tells you, please remember I do love you. I just got scared and made terrible mistakes. I'll understand if you can't forgive me. I put my phone away, took a breath, and sat down across from Diana. Update 2. Thank you for the support. I'm writing this from Riley's apartment after meeting with Diana yesterday. I couldn't face going back to Maya's or our apartment. The meeting with Diana. The coffee shop was busy. Diana had gotten a corner table. She looked different than at our last dinner. Her usually perfect hair was messy and she wore no makeup. When I arrived, she stood to hug me. After some awkward small talk, Diana got to the point. Marcus had called her Sunday night in a complete breakdown. While she acknowledged his fears about commitment and turning into his father were real, there was something more immediate causing his behavior. Sophie. I nearly choked on my coffee. Sophie, the new graphic designer at Marcus's agency. The woman he'd mentioned a few times as being talented and creative.